staying with Adidas. Our guy, Cam Ward.
Yeah, staying with Adidas, yes.
Cam Ward signed an NIL deal with Adidas.
Yeah.
Miami is already sponsored by Adidas.
Yep.
So I guess he
The
chose
relationship
to
was
stay
there.
on brand.
Yep.
My question to you is...
No, my question to you first.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass it
Flip
to
it
you
on you,
first.
yeah.
I'm gonna flip it to you.
Yeah.
How do you what do you think of this deal, and do you think that Cam Ward signed prematurely?
I do.
Because
go. I feel like Cam jumped fast because I think he's an underdog. There's still people that are learning about Cam Ward. Top of the season, he wasn't in the Heisman contention at all. Mm-hmm. He wasn't going first round. So if anything, I think Cam is putting us on notice that we have to be patient with his growth and see what he has to offer. Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot about his representation. Obviously, he probably felt like it was the best deal for him at the time and in that moment. Mm-hmm. But to me, I don't know. I feel like Cam is a Nike athlete. Mm-hmm. But also in the same breath, it would be dope to see Cam alongside of Cam Ward alongside of Anthony Edwards, when you look at everything in its totality. When I just see Cam, though, he gives me, I'm not going to say generational, but something about him is polarizing. It gravitates to you about him. Cam is in a lane of his own. Like, one of the people I could kind of relate him to right now is he's kind of calm, like a Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels.
Shout out to Jaden Daniels' mom. She's officially his agent and representing him.
That's gangster.
That's actually news.
Love that.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
But I feel like they kind of mirror each other. His first year in the league, not saying Cam's going to be exactly like him, but knowing how to weather the storm, being calm under pressure. When Jaden Daniels threw that touchdown a couple weeks ago, no time is left on the clock. He heaves it down, defender smacks it.
Yeah.
Commanders win the game.
Yeah.
Best, if top two games between that and the Detroit Lions come back, those are the best 2 games of the season.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that to say, like, I think he might have jumped too early, but Cam might also see the blueprint and have other plans that we're unaware of yet, and they might have promised him certain things.
And that's my point, right? So it's hard to say that it was premature for me because I don't know
all the details,
all of the logistics of the deal or details of the deal. They could be painting this picture that Nike painted to LeBron almost 20 years ago, and we just don't know that. And so we got to give him and his team the benefit of the doubt that there were some decisions made based off of those conversations that we're just not privy to yet. However, I always recommend, at least to my college athletes, that, and I don't know how he was weighing his options because he could have had a conversation with Nike. He could have had a conversation with some of these other brands. We just are not aware of that happened. Yeah. And maybe need to do a little bit of, conduct some due diligence to find that out. But I will say that to my college athletes out there, there are rare occasions where certain brands are going to come at you hard and they're going to present their case for why they want to sign you. But you want to massage that relationship and give yourself time to really make a critical decision, because there are also so many other ancillary parts of your picture of where you're going that sometimes if you sign too early, and I'm not saying this about Cam in particularly, but
just in general,
we're talking to athletes out here, right? If you sign too early, you kind of limit where you could have gone further because it's directly affecting something else that you wanted to do or you didn't really think about while you were in the negotiation. So I always tell the athletes out there to just take a second. I know it's exciting that you are in this boardroom with the head of whoever for whatever company, and they got a check in front of you. Going back to the point, we gotta move correctly, not fast, but correctly. And so we got to think about the holistic view of where you're going. So.
I mean, I'll be curious to see what Cam does and what comes down the pipeline for him, because he's so special of a talent that I don't see that they don't cater to him like an Anthony Edwards. Yeah. Right? Because he's such a diamond in the rough that, like you said, there might be some moving parts that we're unaware of.
And shout out to Adidas, man. They smart.
They locking down.
They locking down the young guys, man. Edwards now. They're going to have Cam Ward. I know there's going to be some others. I'm forgetting one. I'm forgetting another one.
With Adidas right now?
Yeah, it's another guy that's
two biggest right
those
now.
are two biggest ones, but they're getting ahead of the curve. They're getting in early.